Welcome back, guys, to the Entre Nos Podcast. I'm Evelyn and my co-host is
Alondra.
And today is, when y'all are watching this, is already the new year.
2024.
2024. It's going to be a good year.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Me too.
You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's going to be different for you this year in your job? Or what do you feel like it's different?
I think, everything's going to change for me this year because now I have, my partner, right? My husband, who's going to help me what I've always envisioned. Yeah.
Do you think he's on board to? Do you think he'd quit his job to go full on with yours?
No, I don't think so. Not now, at least.
Excuse me.
Not until he sees that it's on and popping.
But he'd be down.
Or maybe he'll just take another turn and just be like, you know what? We're gonna do Airbnbs now since the money is good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And just be like, I quit my job and we're just gonna go looking for Airbnbs and
do that would be fun. Is
Yeah.
that something you guys have talked about?
No, I just literally thought of it yesterday. I'm like, that'd be cool if we did that Airbnb.
That would be super cool, especially because he's like a handyman also.
Yeah.
Y'all can get some beat down ones and make them super cute and modern, or not even modern, but you know how some houses, they're specifically Airbnb houses because it's not meant to live there. You're not meant to live there, just to vacation there.
Literally. So when I went to Arizona about 2 years ago, I went by myself, right? And it was a lot, maybe a half an acre lot with not apartments. It was just kind of like apartments in a little U. Mm-hmm. But it was just Airbnbs. All of them were Airbnbs. And I was like, dude, I would love that. It was maybe 15 Airbnbs in a U.
Oh, wow.
Gated, everything. Yeah. It was really nice. It was little apartments.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really cool. I'm excited for you. I mean, obviously, if that's something you guys take on, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what do you feel like you're going to change in your business this year?
I don't know. We have to talk about it.
I have a goal for the both of us because I feel like we both slack on this. Social media. Mm-hmm. I feel like I was talking to Faith about it, and I was like, because she has social media girls, right? They strictly focus on that. And every time we're at events and I see her recording, I'm like, that could never be me. I can't. I just
ooh, my phone, let me record.
Yeah, or she'll go live or just things, and I'm just I tell her, I'm like, I would help you, but I just don't.
It's not in you. No te nace.
No, I'm like, I hate it. I hate picking up my phone. I hate taking a picture. I hate recording.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's just not me, you know?
Yeah, I totally forget too. When it's a special moment, I'm like, oh, I totally forgot to take a picture of that.
Or man, I was wearing this dress on on Christmas Eve.
Was it the red
it's
or
maroon? Yeah. And I was like, man, that was such I really, really, really loved my fit that day. Did I take a picture? Crocs? Oh my God. I was wearing, I showed up with heels. I was heels all night. I'm like, all right, we're going to start dancing. I'm going to put my Crocs on. Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, that was such a nice fit, but I was just, not that I was lazy, but no me llamaba la atención to even take a picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want that. I want to post more pictures so I can look back and remember.
That was a good fit. I looked good that day.
Yeah. So, but now I have another reason. I have a whole fit ready for another event, somebody invites me to a wedding, I know what to wear, But yeah, I thought it was cool because I feel like, not that I stepped out of my comfort zone, but every time you see me out, you'll see me with my hair down or my hair straight, curled or something, right? Mm-hmm. This is the first time I slick my hair back.
Oh, okay. I know
so
what you
I had
mean.
it
in a bun?
In a little back. Yeah,
oh, okay.
a slick bun, fancy, elegant or whatever. I was like, all right, let me try it. And I really, really liked it. Mm-hmm. And I guess maybe because it's short, so the bun was just so small.
And your shoulders were showing.
Yeah, my shoulders were showing. Mm-hmm. So I was just that fit for me. I was like, all right, I'm
you feel good.
Yeah, I feel really good.
And it's different, and you wish you would have taken a picture of it.
Yeah. So next year, I had told Roland, I'm like, my goal is to post more. Do more social media. Not post my whole life. No, right? But Yeah, like post more. Be more active at least.
Yeah, that can be for the both of us.
Yeah, for sure. Because we both need that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't even be posting on my stories.
Yeah, dude, I haven't even posted anything for Alegres Milagros. Like we reached the
yeah.
goal and I just stopped posting.
You're like, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, like I just stopped posting. And
but once you leave to Mexico, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, like I have to post. Yeah. I still have to post that the last day was December 31st, you know? But yeah, like I've turned a few people down already for toys.
Really?
Yeah, because we just don't have more room, right? Yeah. And it's so funny because my tío said here, my tía Sonia were watching this, and my tía out of nowhere, she's like, let's go to Mexico. I'm like, when? And she's like, the weekend before, because they're leaving on a trip that weekend and we're leaving to Mexico. She's like, we'll just go and drop off and come back. And I'm like,
she's saying because they have gifts.
Well, she had given me toys, right? And then I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I saw the podcast. I saw that you were saying you didn't have space or whatever, because me and Roland were talking about it. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I was like, thank you, but it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. But yeah, so I need to post more for sure. Like that is, I'm not going to dive into like the whole social media life. No, but I'm going to be more active. Yeah. At least once a week, like you said. Yeah. Yeah. And then Milos too, because this is private, but I've been having his account since he was a baby. And then if you go back to his account, you'll see pictures of him as a baby. So I like that I'm able to go back to see how he's growing and then just give it to him whenever he's older, like if he wants it, you know. But at least it's private. It's for just family and close friends or whatever. Even that, like, just post his little achievements. Like, he did the things whole... that he does. Yeah. Yeah, like, record him playing games, post him or something. I don't know. But for sure, that's one of the things that I want to work on this year.
And like, reading more.
Oh, yeah. And reading. I think I want to do a book a month. Okay. Like 12 books. I'm saying it right here, right now. 'Cause
one book a month. That's doable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's doable. I already have my book for January. Have you seen Priscilla's Instagram? She started a book club.
Really?
You should join it.
She reads a lot of books?
Nah, I mean, she likes it. Well, no, she likes reading, but it's just, I feel like now she's actually going to make time for it, you know? So I had gifted all my cousins a book for Christmas with a bookmark, because it's so funny.
The same one for everybody?
The same one for all of us. So we can all read it together in January. So I'm about to get with her and be like, because I think she's going to post it on her book club and see who wants to join in, you know? And I think it'd be cool because I think it's just a way to connect with people. Like, you get to see what they're really thinking. Like, there's this one book that had like 2 guys in it, you know? And it was a really good guy and a guy with red flags. And I was defending the guy with red flags because I love the good guy, but it just shows your personality. Yeah, it just shows fictional wise, you know?
It just shows that you're a red flag too.
No, it's just there's things you can see from an outsider perspective or whatever. But yeah, so just things like that. You should you should follow it. I'm down. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. It'd be good for you to make some social media friends, you know, aside from it's for the chicas. But yeah, so for sure I think I want to do a book a month, be more social on social
Instagram
media
or TikTok too, right?
Yeah, like on TikTok. Yeah. Just post whatever I post on
Instagram, put it on TikTok.
Because there's like today I blow dried my hair and I was just like, oh, I like it. Let me tell you, I was gonna take a picture, girl, and then I didn't like it. I was like, whatever, I'm too lazy to take another one, so I just didn't even take it. Like, I was just like, wow, I really didn't take a picture, and I had great lighting just because I didn't like it, you know. But I was like, whatever. So
you're like one and done.
Yeah, literally, because I don't want to be like, if I'm recording myself, I do record myself like maybe 2 times, 3 times, because I'm so insecure about the way my face moves or something. It's weird. And so yeah, I'm really thinking I don't care. I'm just gonna post it, you know. If I look crazy, my eye goes to the side.
At least we don't have like 80,000 followers. It's not like 80,000 people are watching us, right? Yeah. It's like 1,000 people. That's fine.
That's still a lot though. Like, imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, no se siente tan feo.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're not thinking of like about so many people watching.
Yeah, but it's so crazy because when I do post I
only be getting like 500 views on my stories though. I have like 1,500 followers, and
that's good though.
I only have like 500 viewers.
Yeah, not a lot. I don't get like that many. I don't think
500 views.
I guess I never really paid attention. I only pay attention when I click on my story again and I get the hearts. I just look at who's hearted my picture and the little story, and I don't really look at who's looking. Because
I don't see who's looking either. I just see how many people have viewed it already.
I should start looking at that. Yeah, I should definitely do that. I did start hiding my likes though.
How do you hide your likes?
Like when you post something and then you hide how many likes you have on the post.
Oh.
Because I feel like people are like shady and they won't like it.
Because why?
Because I feel like they just don't want to be the first one to like it or something. You know, like people are weird. So Roland's on who's like, you should just hide your likes and then just, you know. I mean, I get likes on my pictures. So don't get me wrong, you know. But yeah, I was like, let me try it.
Como like, if you only have like 12 likes, or like, oh, I don't want to be the 13th one. Like, they rather be like the 110th one.
Yeah, or something like that. That's how it is, I feel like, on TikTok. I'm not like that. If I like something, I'll like it, you know, but...
Does it save on your TikTok if you like it? It saves there, or what?
I think it does.
Maybe that's
like
why.
If you heart it, it'll save there. I think it does. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would be very selective with what I like if that's what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I like it. I like supporting people if that's how they're getting paid. So like, let me give it to them.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't want to see this on my store. Like, I don't want to open up TikTok and like, you're there.
No, you have to go to it to look at what you've liked.
Oh.
It's not going to just pop up again.
Okay,
no, yeah. Once you like it, it goes to that other setting thing.
Como si fuera YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, como si fuera YouTube, like that. You have to go and look for it like that.
For your liked thing.
Yeah, so that's why I'm always like, that's cool. This makes me laugh or whatever, you know. But definitely, and I want to stay more organized, declutter my mind, declutter my house, like minimalize.
You know what I liked what Roland said one time? Porque he was saying, how come you don't ever want to do anything to the house? And because for you, in your head, you're like, we're not going to be here forever. I don't want to do anything to it. We're not gonna, this is not my dream home, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Pero Roland made it almost seem like, well, at least show appreciation towards your home.
Yeah.
By doing something to it, by being excited that you're even here. You know what I mean?
Which I'm grateful for my house, of course, because when I bought this house, I was like, oh my God, my house. But my thought process is, I don't have the money to go and invest in like a whole big art or something. I don't have money to go and paint my whole house the way I want to paint it, because I'd rather pay that money towards some bills that we got, you know. But no, this year, we ended the year 2023 on a note of like, let's give back, you know. Money is not like, oh my God, we spending what we don't have. No, but it's one of those things where like money is not gonna play a factor of whether we're stressed or not.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because money's gonna come and go regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
So
like,
then
money is not supposed to be giving you anxiety.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know,
it shouldn't be freaking you out.
Yeah, so then this whole month of December, I normally would be stressing because I'm like, man, I didn't get a gift for so-and-so. Because I'm broke. We didn't give a gift for this person. But my main priority, obviously, is the kids, or was the kids, you know. And Roland really was like, this year we're going to give everybody a gift, you know. So we got y'all a gift. And we did give, like, not everybody, but we got the ones.
Y algo chiquito. Like,
and it was
even
something,
have to be like,
it's something super, like a thoughtful gift, you know, like I got my cousins a book, you know, like something super minimal like that, you know, and it just made me feel good. I'm a giving person. Yeah. Like, I don't got to receive. I'll give you, you know. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool because me and Roland hadn't been at the mall in a long time because I shop online.
And you're like, who are we?
Dude, yeah, Milo was like, where are we going? We're going to a store, you know, and he's like, again? We went to the mall twice.
Really?
To go buy, like, gifts. Yeah. And it was fun, though. We took it more like a family, like,
outing.
Yeah, like a family outing. Like, oh, let's just go walk and, you know, see what we find or whatever. And so, yeah, this year we're going in, we're paying things off, you know, thankfully. And, yeah, we're just going in with the money is going to come and go. Like, if we got money for McDonald's, we got money for, you know, this. So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
I like that mentality.
It was a great way to end the year, for sure. Like, and then Roland did say, he said, we're going to end the year great. We're not going to end it stressing. We're going to end it great. We're going to start the year great. You know, we're going to prepare the last week of December for 2024. And it's true because we went to go buy our calendars yesterday.
To get prepared for 2024.
Yeah, like we met yesterday. We did our finances. We planned what we're going to knock out first, like in the month of January. and just realistically set ourselves up for success. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If you don't plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah, and we're like, I bought my planner. Oh, I love my planner. I got me or do you use planners? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I bought me my new planner, and I'm one to write down. Like, I like the monthly one. Yeah, because I can see it. Mm-hmm. But I also like the breakdown of like the weekly and the day. Yeah, you know. So then I got me some, and I like it because it tells me what's my goals for that week specifically. Yeah. And what's my priority, you know? And so I already filled it out, but that's for next week, you know? And that's the goal this year. Like, stay ahead of the game.
Yeah, a week ahead.
Even if it's just a week ahead, yes. Because I saw this girl, I don't know if you know her. Her name's Brittany. Mm-mm. She did the 75 Hard Challenge. And she was saying something como like, the 75 days, no drinking. You got to be eating right. You got to work out twice. You have to read a book. It's a challenge, right? For 75 days.
I've done it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she was like, she had the sticky notes 1 through 75, and she posted a video every single day of that challenge.
She completed the 75 days online too.
She completed it online too. Wow. Yeah. So she did it, and then she posted a recap of every day. Like, every day she was posting. That's day crazy. 75. I mean, day 61. Day 32.
And she herself accountable.
Yes. So I was like, wow. Like, it did wow me, because in a lot of those, she was like, I'm just taking it day by day.
I don't want to do it today, but I'm going to do it.
Just today. Yeah. I might not do it tomorrow, but I'm going to do it today. Yeah. That was her mentality. And I'm just like...
That's like Alcohólicos Anónimos stuff.
Really?
That's the mentality that they have. I'm going to be sober just for today.
Yeah.
I might not be sober tomorrow, but I'll be sober today.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it, though. Yeah. But it should be healthy, right? Like, it's not like, damn, did you hear me? No. That was weird. I said healthy. Like that.
Yeah, I think it is healthy.
Yeah, right? It should be. Yeah, so I was thinking, I already know, like, my family drinks, Roland's family drink. For Christmas Eve, I drank. Yeah. But I didn't get drunk.
You were good.
I was happily tipsy, right? Yeah. But I was like, I'm not going to wake up hungover the next day. Like, I'm just not going to do that, you know? Christmas Day, his family drinks. Roland drank like 3 beers.
That's it.
And I was just like, nah, I don't feel like drinking. I'm going to just drink one. So I just drank 1 beer. I sound like an alcoholic, right?
I'm like, you were just tipsy with 1 beer?
No. That was the Christmas. Oh, no, girl. Christmas Eve, I drank a lot. But I was good. Yeah. For my birthday, the Friday, I was drinking. And I was good. Like, I was happy. Like, it's not the... me and Roland were talking. We're like, why when we were young, we had the mentality, like, we're going to get fucked up. Like, why? That's so dumb. Yeah. Like, get fucked up where you black out and you don't know how to drink.
Yeah, you don't remember how much fun you had.
Yeah,
the night before.
Yeah, and it's like, what? Like, why were we doing it? I used to black out a lot. Like, a lot.
You would drink to black out.
I would drink to black out, yeah. And that's what Roland hates when I drink.
Because he always thinks you're going to black out.
Because he's traumatized.
Yeah.
All the times he had to take care of me. Yeah. I don't blame him. But
I remember on the Post-it, that's what he said. He's like, I hate it. Yeah. Like, I hate it when she drinks.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Now he encourages me. You know, he knows I'm a fun time. I'm 29 now, so I'm mature. I know how to drink. But my goal is for New Year. And you know what, too, though? This whole year, you know how I gave up shots? Mm-hmm. I only took 1 shot. No, Christmas? I'm lying. On the day of our event for the 100 episodes, I took like 2 or 3 shots. the whole year.
Just to loosen up?
No, just because it was a I didn't tell myself like, damn, why did I do it? I don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
Because I know in me that if I wanted to, I could have a shot. It was one of those things where I normally can get pressured by my cousins to drink.
Yeah.
You know, my cousin Francisco, take a shot. No, I don't want to take it. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'll take it. You know, like that.
So you're like, no more peer pressure.
No more peer pressure. Yeah. So then this whole year I worked on that, you know, I didn't take any shots, you know, and I was like, but then the day of the episode, I did take a shot. I took a shot with my cousins. I took a shot with like Terry and them. And I think we took a shot. You were there when we took a shot?
I didn't see you guys.
I'm wondering if or I don't know if it was just me and Roland who like cheered and we took a shot out of those.
Oh, really? It took a picture.
I think they took a video. Yeah. I think they took a video. But my point is, like, even though I told myself I'm not going to take shots this year, I told myself I'm not, but if I want to, I will, you know? And shots is just not for me, you know? So then that time when we were celebrating, I was like, oh, I'm going to take one.
Why not? Why is it not for you?
I don't like them. And I don't like mixing beer with tequila. Shots. Yeah. So if I'm gonna drink a margarita, I'll take a shot because I know I'm drinking tequila.
Okay.
Like that. But if I'm drinking beer, no. And ese día I was drinking Las Palomas.
Yeah.
I was drinking tequila anyway, so I was okay. So my goal was like not to mix it because then I get wild.
Happens? Oh, you get wild. So I'm like, what happens?
No, it doesn't go, you know, it doesn't mix well.
¿Te marea más rápido or what?
It gets you more drunk, yeah. Oh. And then you get a really bad hangover. And it's just you're not supposed to. There's a saying, like, about that. Yeah. You know, we're going to go on a quick break and I'm going to look it up so I can say it. We'll be back, guys. We are back. It says, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, never sicker.
Oh.
Like that. So basically, you know. And I'm always drinking beer.
You're in the clear.
I like drinking beers. We'll make a low, you know. I don't really like sweet drinks, you know. So I'll drink a margarita here and there or a paloma. But overall, guys, the thing is taking it a day by day. Yeah. You know, set a realistic goal. I know we probably talked about this last year.
Yeah, just be realistic with yourself.
Yeah, like I tell Roland, I'm like, sometimes you give yourself a giant to-do list.
Yeah, and también like just because you read a How to Be a Millionaire book doesn't mean you're gonna be a millionaire.
Oh my God, knocking down dreams.
No, realistically. You know what I mean? Just because you read it in 2024, you read this amazing book doesn't mean that you're going to do it. Because it takes a lot for our lazy butts to get up and do something.
Yeah, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Everybody would buy that best book that was sold by this millionaire, right? Mm-hmm. And he's going to tell you the 7 steps to become one. Doesn't mean you're going to go and do it. Yeah. You know, like, it just doesn't realistically. Like, you have to really have the mentality. Like, it's all a mental thing.
Did you read the book?
What book?
The Millionaire book? No? Mm-mm. Somebody told me that they didn't like those books. I don't remember. It was one of our guests. But I like books that help me kind of, like, change my mentality of how I see things, just because I like seeing things in other perspectives. ¿Sí me entiendes? Como like,
just because you think you're stubborn a little bit?
No, I'm not stubborn.
And
it's just
you're like, the type to be like, no, tell me why it should go.
Explain to me from A to Z how, why, and what that is, you know? No, I like seeing... I don't know, like, I had to roll in, man, I kind of want to go back to school just to study, like, the
psychology or something.
Yeah, like the human's brain, like, just, you know, I find it interesting to like, oh my God, like, you're a psychopath, like, in my mind, you know what I mean? Like, study you while you're talking to me or something. But there's so much time that goes into that, right?
No, yeah, 100%.
Like, but you also learn a lot, like, in reading. Like, I can't stress that enough, right? Like,
honestly, like, I feel like even now, all words are so watered down. Trauma is watered down. Oh, your dog died of trauma. You know, like, Bro, everything's watered down. Nothing really is what what was supposed to mean.
Well, no, I just feel like the generation now, like, como te digo, esa palabra.
Love, the word love. Oh, I love you. Everybody, I love you. I love you. Like, you tell somebody online, I love you. You've never met them a day in your life. Like, they didn't even see your comment. You're here telling them, I love you.
Oh, like,
like, yeah. So watered down. All words are watered down.
I never even thought about that.
If you call me a psychopath, I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. Move along. Like, you don't even know the meaning.
Don't tell me what I know already.
Yeah, like, there's really no words that can actually hurt somebody who has a tough mentality of who they are.
Yeah, for sure.
Who they are, because it's like, oh, okay, like, I'm that. Whatever. You probably don't even know what that is.
It's so funny because I feel, so today, again, guys, we're recording in 2023. Y'all are watching this in 2024, right?
No. That's right.
I got really annoyed with my mom, right? And my mom hadn't really pissed me off the way she pissed me off today.
In 2023?
In 2023. Yeah. And it had been a while, I feel like, for me to just let my mom, the way she is, because I've been saying it on here, you never know when somebody's giving it their all. Yeah. You don't know if they're giving you their best, even if their best is shitty. It's not, that doesn't mean that you should take it, right? Take it if you want, right? But I'm taking my mom's.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, she really pissed me off. She's like, I'm not going to go. I'm like, why? Why aren't you going to go? And she just takes it as a joke. And she's like, and I'm like, okay, cool, don't go. And just hung up. And then she's like, well, let's do it at my house. We were talking about New Year's Eve, right? Yeah. And my mom's the type to rely on me so much that she wanted to host New Year's Eve at her house.
But for you to go and do everything.
For me and my sister to do everything. But then she said no. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm not going to be there for midnight.
Yeah.
I'm doing midnight with my in-laws. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not going to do it at my house. Like, you could still do it, bro. Like, you don't need me. Like, same with the pupusas. It's like, if I'm not there to help her, she's not going to do it. Like, if she called me today, can you give me a car insurance quote? I was working. My sister's off. And I was like, she's like, Netta doesn't know how to do it. I'm like, all she got to do, is call and get a quote.
Yeah.
That's it, Did they do it? I don't think so. It's just like... So I called my uncle. I called my tío Sergio, and I was just like, oh my God, my mom really, she bothers me. Like, it upsets me. Yeah. And then he's like, just don't let it get to you. Like, just, it's not nothing to be mad about, Mm-hmm. I was like, no, it just really, it irritates me how she can be sometimes, that I try not to let it get to me, but I'm just not perfect, and it's going to get to me eventually, Mm-hmm. But we're all good now. I just, normally I would go off, be like, what are you thinking? Like, and just send her a long message or call her and just go off on her. That's the normal me, right?
Yeah.
But today I'm like, not today. I'm mad, but not today. So she just said, blah, blah, blah. She sent a message, pretending like nothing, because she does that. She'll pretend like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, if you want, I can give you a ride. If not, then cool, She's like, no, I'm going to go with my boyfriend or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. And I just left it at that. Mm-hmm. And again, proud of myself, because normal me, I would just go off on her and make it explode. Try to put her in her place, kind of. But me taking a step back was just like, whatever.
The mature you.
Yeah, just not letting her get to me.
Yeah.
So continue working on that for me. Like how you said, just
you don't face me, bro. Like, nothing you say faces me.
Yeah,
it's not bothering me.
It's just certain people in my life can get 100%. To me, Yeah. And she's one of them. Like, my mom will she just knows what to say to piss me off. And you know who else? My mother-in-law.
Really?
She'll say something.
And you're like, ooh, you just pissed me off.
She don't piss me off the same way my mom does. Mm-hmm. For sure. No, she doesn't. But she'll say little remarks. And I'm just like, really, bro? You got to go there? Uh-huh. It's more of a sarcastic, funny thing. Because she don't piss me off like that, you know. She didn't really piss me off in general.
It just bothers you.
It bothers me when she'll say a comment or whatever. What bothers me the most is that she'll say it when Roland is not around.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I come back and look like a snitch and tell Roland, like, hey, your mom just said this. And then he's like...
Roland will be like, Ama, ¿qué le dijo? Like,
he'll confront her sometimes, you know. But it's funny because there's people, like I said, people in my life that do things, you know. But look at me. I'm over here about to plan her birthday for Cancun, you know, like, because there's just so much love there, you know. Yeah. But the watered down words is the thing. Like,
100%.
It's crazy.
It's
like,
so annoying to me.
It is too.
I'm like, don't tell me you love me when I know you've talked all this crap. Never apologized to me. Never da-da-da. Don't ask me for nothing. Like, your words are so watered down.
So how would we know? Like, how could we what do you think we could do in society to fix that?
Just be real and teach your children how to be real. Don't tell nobody you love them if you don't. You know, like, don't tell nobody that.
It starts with our kids, right?
Yeah, like, teach your children well.
Man, Milo.
Don't be calling your kid a psycho, you know? Yeah. Don't be calling him. True. Yeah. Don't be calling him, like, no names that it's not him. You know, it's just implanted in us by society that's how we should call our kids. Oh, my little psycho. Your kid's not a psycho.
Yeah.
You know?
I do call my nephew a Chucky, though, because he runs like Chucky.
I mean, that's different.
I know. That's like a nickname. But no, I know what you mean. Like, yeah.
Don't call, like, your husband in front of your children other names, you know, like, because then they're going to grow up to think that that's okay. Like, those words are watered down.
Like in the...
Like, if
in
you're
the Hispanic household, when they're like, ay, pinche pendejo, right? Like that. I hate that.
Yeah. Or like, esa palabra de tóxico, like,
oh my God.
You know, like,
I use it sometimes, but just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for funsies, because Roland hates it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, you're being toxico right now. He's like, no, I'm not. Like...
Yeah, I took a kid too. I've been telling him.
Yeah, but no, I know what you mean. Like, it's just like, if you make a little jealous comment, oh my God, it's bien tóxica. Yeah. But in reality, it's like, no, it's just it's jealousy, you know? It's just,
it's normal.
It's normal in a relationship, you know? I'm not jealous, but, you know, it's normal for other couples.
Yeah, but I mean, like, como estaba diciendo, the example that Giselle was giving during the podcast when she was here and posted, that she was saying, like, you were talking to that female for 30 minutes and she never came to me to say hi to me. Never came to me. That's automatically gonna piss you off. Maybe not in a jealousy way, but it's gonna be like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Disrespect. Yeah, you know. No, yeah, I know what you mean. Nah, but like,
and he might take it as, oh, you're jealous. Like, no, bro, I'm not jealous.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're weird for that. You know, you're weird for staying over there for 30 minutes. I don't know who she is.
No,
and you're over here chatting and laughing.
No, yeah, that's true. Like 100%. Yeah, it's so funny though, because. You know, we're talking about watered down words. Yeah. And Milo is watering down the word promise.
Oh.
He don't know how to use it correctly. Yeah. And I don't even know how to explain it to him.
That's not the way you...
Yeah. Like it's so funny because he'll be like, oh, when our gifts were wrapped, we were wrapping each other's gifts or whatever. He's like, what is it? I was like, I'm like, I can't tell you. He's like... Tell me. I promise. And I'm just like, you promise me what, bro? Like, you don't even know what you're promising me. Like, you know?
It's almost like saying, I beg you to tell me.
Yeah, literally. He's like, I promise. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what are you even promising? Yeah. Like, you know? Mm-hmm. And I ended up telling him, but I told Roland too, I'm like, anything is just like.
I promise.
Yeah, like, Milo, clean your room, por ejemplo, right? Like, not that he used it in this word, but I'm just using an example. The way he'll use it. Milo, clean your room. I promise I got it. Like, I promise. Like, and I'm just like...
leave me alone.
Yeah.
I promise.
And I'm just like, yeah, literally, I'm just like, bro, you're not even using it correctly, you know? So I don't even know how to explain to you the meaning of the word promise.
Yeah.
But I know his little friends at school probably told him, come on, promise. Because now he does the pinky promise. He's like, pinky promise, mommy. Like, if he wants a snack. Yeah. Like, I'm just like... Dude,
pinky promise for a snack.
What? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm doing good. Pinky promise. Like, it's just like, no.
Does it annoy you a little bit?
No, it cracks me up because, and I just.
But you correct them and you're like, no, that's not what we.
I tried.
For. Yeah.
I tried to correct him once, and he just went into a whole nother hole of like
tangent.
Why he's promising makes zero sense.
He just wants you to be okay with what he's
him
saying.
using the word promise. And he's watering it down.
Dude. He's going to be stubborn.
Like, he's watering. Oh, yeah, girl. Yeah. Like, right now, did you say hi to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I asked him. And I'm like, did she say hi to you? And he's like, yeah. Like como que, why are you even asking me? Like, you know, like, I'm just like.
You're disrespectful, Mom. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Like, okay, dude. But no, yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited. It'll
to see qué va a ser de él, his attitude. How is he going to be towards others?
Yeah, for sure. Because he does have like an attitude. The way I see Roland, I see a mini Milo, but I feel like a little bit of in me. Yeah, in him, you know. But for sure, like, no tiene paciencia. Like, Milo has zero patience.
Really?
Dude. Yeah. He hates going to the store.
Because he se frustra right away.
He gets bored.
Yeah.
It's boring to him. I'm just like, okay, tomorrow I'm like this too. I was like, do you want to go to work with mommy or stay with Wella? My mind is telling me Wella, my heart is telling me mommy.
Really?
Like that, yeah. And then he's like, this is my heart, this is my mind. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Like, and he says this random ass song, the meeny, meeny, miny. That's how he starts it.
But he knows like, where it's gonna land.
He knows where it's gonna land. Like, just like, okay, that's what I want in 2024. Knowing what you want and going for it. That's my goal for 2024.
But I'm gonna make you feel good about it.
But yeah,
I'm gonna play some tricks on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go my way, but I'll make you feel good about it. Nah, but
so who did he choose?
Me.
Yeah,
of course. He's a mama's boy. Nah, he did pick me though, but he doesn't like going to my job because he says it's boring. He's only been there once.
Wow.
For 2 hours.
And he was so bored.
Yeah, but I forgot his Nintendo, so I can see why he was bored. But yeah, 2024 is gonna be an amazing year. I'm closing my AI Mas today, which thank you guys if you ordered from AI Mas. I really appreciate it just because I feel like I hadn't posted all year long.
Did you do good?
I did good. I was honestly, and this is me being super transparent with you guys, I was only like gonna expect like, I was not expecting, but I was hoping for 5 orders.
At least.
I was like, 5 orders would be good because I know at least like I have 5 orders that aren't within my circle.
Yeah.
So if you would have been like within the first 5, I wouldn't have
counted
you, you know. But my first 5 orders, I want to say one of them I was not expecting, but it didn't surprise me, you know, because it's my cousin. And then, so basically, that was my goal. I told Rolanda, as long as I sell 5 orders, I'm good.
From like strangers or like random or people
in general, right? But like you used to buy it from every drop, you know. So like if
you're like, I expect nothing less
from you, yeah. But I was like, all right, let me just see how it goes. Just because I was like 5, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Like at least I know I didn't lose too much, right? But no, I got like 12 orders.
That's really good.
I was like, all right,
yeah,
you know, I'm good.
All right, I'm motivated.
I still got, but I'm also ordering extras. So I'm gonna be selling some extras, and I'm gonna be shipping some out like to some people. And so yeah, I was pretty excited about that, and they're all gonna get screen printed, so I'm not burning myself out.
Yeah, that's good.
Like today I'm working my numbers, sending them over, and then that's done. And I already have like my second design that I'm working on that I'm gonna drop like around February. I feel like it's just AI Masters is just gonna stay as I see it as a brand, yes, but I also see so many street brands here in Houston now, but I want AI Mas to be the girl brand, you know, because I see a lot of the Latina girl or Chingona power, like stuff like that, and I don't like that.
That doesn't call your attention.
No, it's not for me. Like I just think it's not my thing. Like I like more like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know, just like the always feeling good, like the way it's presented. I think that's the way it goes. Yeah. If it's presented
like the little roots details, like of like rooting yourself in better places.
Yeah.
And like
the self-love club.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool because I got me some girls that came and did the photo shoot with me, and it was like a whole thing. Like, I miss that, you know. I miss organizing that. However, though, I do think that like my next drop, I might include somebody, you know, and then just the same way how I did this drop, like something just creative, you know, and then just present it to the people. This drop, I wish I would have had more flyers to post more. But since it was, I don't even have the shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just a mock-up. So I'm going based off pre-orders. So for just going based off pre-orders, I think I did pretty good. And the reason I say that is because I feel like Roland did the same thing, and then he did the exact numbers. He did similar numbers to me, you know? And I was like, damn, like,
we're good.
Yeah. You know, like, he did it with just a design, and he made money. Yeah. And that's the way I'm looking at it. This is just a design that I'm presenting to you guys, and if y'all like it, here it goes.
Yeah, and you buy.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Without you losing anything.
Yeah, so I'm excited because I'm already thinking of that. So now that I'm thinking of my February designs, once I turn in the design for this drop, the presentation of the next one starts. ¿Me entiendes? Como like that. So it's pretty exciting. Ella y Más for sure is a project that it has to keep going. You know, slowly.
No te puedes agüitar.
Nah, no me puedo agüitar. Like, no me puedo desanimar, like, or overwork myself. Yeah. Like, that's just like this year, I'm going to work, but I'm not going to burn myself out.
Yeah. Like, and it all goes back to planning it out.
Yeah, for
sure.
You
have to plan out your days off. You have to plan out family time. You have to plan out everything, work time.
Yeah, because even though like because even though like the first year, like every month,
you had no break.
I had no, and I was doing everything. Yeah, ordering the shirt. I don't even have to order the shirts, girl. Like I don't even have to like do that, you know. So I'm excited just
to work
to
on
just
your
think
graphics.
of the creativity of it behind it all, you know. I wish I would have recorded myself talking. But since I had my blister, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, during the video?
During the process of the orders being open. Because they're closing today, you know. So I was like, that's one of the things. Because I feel like when I talk, like when I just get on the stories and start talking, I get some people like telling me stuff, you know, like some engagement. Yeah. So I wish that's the only thing I wish I would have done a little bit different. But I was just like...
You didn't feel yourself.
Con lo que haya. Con lo que haya. If y'all like it, y'all like it, you know. But yeah, for sure, that's 2024 is working hard, but not overworking myself, you know, and appreciating the opportunities that come my way.
Yeah, because the whole brand is behind the feeling good.
Yeah.
Like you have to live by what your brand is.
For sure. Yeah. And then I told Ronan, I love it because I was just like, I'm ending the year feeling great. Like, I feel good, you know, and I want that to be shown. Yeah. And then he said it, I think, on Posted, because it's like, we don't have it's the new year. On January 1st, we start new. No, we're starting right now because we're preparing for that head start, basically. Like, this week we're not thinking, we're going to party on New Year's Eve. No, we're thinking like, let's prepare for next week.
Yeah, what are our goals?
Yeah, like that. Because if you don't prepare, if you're going to race and you don't prepare for the race, how do you expect to just keep going if you're not even prepping, you know? Yeah. And of course, like I said, taking it day by day, like a day by day challenge. Simple. So... yeah. Well, with that being said, when we come back, I want to talk about your stuff.
Okay.
We'll be back, guys. And we are back. And if I end up pregnant this year, it'll be so much fun, guys. We're gonna pray for that.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Because, man, I'm about to be 30. I just turned 29.
Yeah. Just pray and take care of yourself. That's it.
Feel
good. Prioritize feeling good.
Yes.
And watch it just come.
Yeah. I know, because my mom had the mic on Christmas Eve, and she was drunk, obviously, right? And she was like talking on the mic and saying all this stuff. And she's like, queremos más bebés, especialmente like the Evelyn y the Roland and blah, blah, blah. I was just like, oh, you know, but then it's just like a damn, like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, you know, but I just don't want to have that mentality. Like, I feel like, you know, how we've talked about it last year that we were like, you're like, oh, do you think there's a reason why? And, you know, I felt like at that time, remember I told you, I think I know why, like it's not happening. Because I just mentally felt like stressed and money was a problem, and you know, like I wasn't feeling good, you know. So I feel like right now I think I'm ready.
Like nothing is giving you anxiousness, like you feel like I'm free, God, and if you want to give me anything extra,
like a baby,
despite it maybe like affecting my finances, bring it on, you know, because he will provide. He always provides.
So I was like, I really want this year to be the year, but I also think like, man, if it's not the year, is because God has bigger plans, you know, like
his plans are perfect.
How about you though? What are you thinking this year? Baby, no baby?
Like we're so open-minded to like
the idea
being pregnant already.
Oh my God, I love that for y'all.
Porque like I've always thought.
Wait, so how would that work? Like with the cutting hair?
I don't know. God will figure it out for us.
He'll fix my fingers.
I don't know. He'll clone me if he has to.
Okay.
I've always like, before getting married, I have to be open to the fact of what everything comes with marriage. Everything that comes with marriage. My routine is going to change. Kids are going to come. And I have to be able to like let go of my vision of what my life had to look like.
Let go of control.
Like I had to let go of like exactly, because I always envisioned this is what's going to happen in my life. And we're going to do it this way, this way, this way. And it's always worked out because I've always planned for my things, right?
You know what's funny? Because that's so true.
Yeah.
And obviously me and you get along because we think alike. And I just told Roland that yesterday. Because his mom wants to go on a trip, right? And I'm like low key, if I can make that shit happen.
Like you manifest it and you like stick it into existence and you start working and it gets done. It's doable. Dude, I bought my car cash, $17,000. It was doable. You know
white
what I mean?
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I cashed out on it.
Big baller.
Because I was like, no, this is what's gonna happen. I'm never gonna have a car loan ever again in my life. You know what I mean? So,
do you want to be my madrina?
Ay, sí. Madrina de qué, dude? Tú ya estás bautizada, casada. You already have all your sacraments. So I knew, like, I've always lived my life according to, like, no, this is how I want it. This is how it's gonna go, and I'm gonna plan for it. And so when I decided to, okay, I'm gonna get married, and it's gonna be to a dude that thinks totally different from me in some aspects in life, and I have to be open to, like, maybe tweaking my life around because I might get pregnant the first year or maybe,
but that's okay.
And that'll be totally fine. We'll figure it out, you know.
But do you think that, because I know you're like me where we're like, we want this and that, right? But when it comes down to you wanting things, but now you're not the only one. Now you have Kike. I have Roland. I have Milo. It's just like, those are people in our lives that we have to account in our this, and that.
Yes. And so for right now, I'm like, because we're so early in our marriage, for right now, I'm like, I'm going to do me like I've always done, right? And I'm open for him to come and tell me, like, I don't like the way you're doing you. Okay. And I have to sit down and listen. Why? What happened? You know? And I think that
tell me.
He would be open for me to tell him, like, I don't like this.
Yeah, it should be.
But I think we should always be doing what we enjoy doing. Because then we'll be like living like joyfully.
You know how they say that once you get married, you let go? Like
of
the key is
yourself.
Don't let go.
Don't
let go. You know, like, it's crazy because it happens. But again, if you don't have guidance, sometimes you let go because you don't know any better. You don't know. But I feel like right now we're in this era in life where we have so many things in social media to influence us to not let go. Like, The moms in our era, dude, have set a standard where you bounce back. Mm-hmm. And our moms didn't have that.
Yeah.
Our moms were
they couldn't escape that sad world that they were living in.
Yeah, they couldn't. Their life was
didn't have
get pregnant.
Yeah.
And te cuidas los 40 días, you know? And then you just don't exercise, you know. No te cuidas.
Yeah.
You know, no te cuidas de tu salud. Like, and it's just like,
not only
our generation
that, like,
is a little bit more into taking care of ourselves.
And our mental health speaking up. Like, you're not just going to talk to me however the heck you want to talk to me now.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
And I'm not going to belittle myself so that you can be this bigger person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to let myself be talked upon in a negative way, or like, I'm not going to...
Like, the machista is like...
There's non-existent. We don't have no machistas here, you
Except
know?
Rob.
Yeah. Except Rob.
A wannabe.
A wannabe hardcore machista.
A wannabe hardcore.
Yeah, no, but like, yeah, it's like, no, there's no machistas here. Like, and we're also like, I like to think like
there still are.
We're also not equal. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I also do need you, dude. You know, like, I'm not gonna get up.
You understand that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get up in that ladder and put that big frame up and act like I'm a handyman, because I'm not.
Unless I'm mad at you, then I will.
And lo voy a poner chueco so that you have to stare at it. Yeah, I'd be petty like that. Yeah. I'd be like, so you didn't want to do it. You didn't do it.
Get up there and fix it. Do double the work.
Yeah. Yeah, hay hoyos, so I figure it out. There's holes everywhere.
I couldn't find the little
¿Cómo se dice? El barrote or something like that.
Yeah. Roland has like the middle thing where he knows.
Where he's like, oh, it's right here. This is a good one.
Yeah. But that's so funny. No, yeah, like, it's crazy. But I know for you, I know that. How is it? Like, how are you ending your year of letting go of control? Because I've been married for 2 months.
No, I feel great because...
Wait, 1 month.
Everything, right? Like a month and like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, a month and a half.
It feels good to like live the adventure. It's just an adventure, and I'm just letting it go by. It's not calculated. It's not
like how you normally live life, right? Yeah. So it's different.
It's not what I envisioned.
Yeah. Did you ever get like people tell you like, oh my God, like Alondra, like just because you say it's gonna happen doesn't mean it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Como you're like, I'm gonna...
No, because I don't tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
I keep it up to myself. Like, they would have never thought that little me could save up $17,000 and pay off my vehicle. Nobody thought that. Like, because I never talked to anybody about what I have going on.
And you don't like talking about it?
It's not that I don't like. It's that, like, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Not unless, like, somebody's asking me, like, ¿Cómo te va? Like, financially. Then I'll probably say something like, oh, it's going good. Like, actually, I've been able to save up a couple $1,000s, you know?
Yeah.
And just getting ready for, like, any type of emergency, blah, blah, blah. But if it's not asked, or if it's not, like, if I don't need to say it to like uplift somebody and be like, dude, everything's possible, budget this way, you know, like 70% for what you need in your bills and blah blah blah, and 20% for your savings.
Well, do you feel like now that's realistic for you that you're married?
Okay.
Your finances?
What do you mean realistic?
Like your percentages?
It's way better now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's way better now. Like, we have another income. Yeah, so it's way better. But
yeah, because I feel like I would express myself a lot. Like, I used to be young and, like, say, I'm not gonna... Like, I used to speak it into existence where I would be like, I'm not gonna live with a boyfriend. Like, I'm not unless we're married.
Yeah.
Like, it was...
Maybe it was just because you wanted to remind yourself.
I think I was, you know, and I would say it so much that I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I would say it with the mentality, like, I'm saying it and I'm putting it out there because...
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the girl cuando escupes y te cae en la cara. Like, I didn't want that.
Yeah.
So I knew that I was going to work towards against it. You know what I mean? And I used to speak it into existence, like, a lot. Like, I'm going to get married. I'm going to buy my house. And then I'm going to have my kid. Like, you're not going to catch me as a teenager and pregnant. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though that was expected, you know, because it's just, it happened in my family.
My family has seen so much of, like, how disciplined I am that it wasn't even a question how I was doing, what I was doing. Like, they knew, like, she's very disciplined, you know, like, So I don't think that they ever...
Well, maybe because you did go through a lot, like, as a kid, too, though.
Yeah. I mean...
Like, with the whole drug stuff, you were wilding out, and then you took yourself out of that situation as a kid, basically.
Yeah, well, so with the help of the Lord, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like they always, like, saw it. Like, they saw that, okay, she's doing fine. So I don't think I even had to prove myself to anybody. And maybe in a way...
In a way, that's good, though.
Yeah, I didn't have to go and brag to anybody how great it was, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I make my bed every day, you know? Like, that's pretty hard. The normal adult doesn't do that nowadays. They don't make their bed every day, or they don't make sure that their home is clean, or they don't make sure that they have savings in their savings account. They're blowing up their credit cards, you know? Like,
yeah.
I didn't even have a credit card. I just got one maybe a year ago. I got a credit card.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't need one. You know?
Yeah.
I don't need one. I don't need money. I don't need the bank's money to spend it. You know what I mean? I know how to use it. So, but honestly, I didn't know how to use a credit card. I had no idea. I was like, till I found out that you're only supposed to spend 30% of what they give you in your credit card. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I didn't know.
So what about okay, that makes a lot of sense. But do you also feel like it was because you did have your parents' support?
Yes, 100%. That's why I was able to get on it.
Yeah,
that's why I was able to be like, they're helping me. I have a strong army behind me.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
My
sisters,
like it does. My dad, my mom, a super strong army behind me, where I knew that if I don't got it, they got it. And
I think that's how Roland is.
Yeah, and that's why I was able to do as much as I could.
So
that's why I was able to save up for this vehicle.
What would you think about, like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because I mean, I don't know how much you paid with your parents, you know, like living there, right?
I mean, normal, like, a little bit of rent, not rent, a little bit of, like, bills.
Just bills,
yeah, that's it.
No, yeah, like, but it's just I just feel like,
and I didn't pay that, like, ever since I started working. I paid that, like, apenas, like, recently, like...
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different because whenever you don't have a strong army like that, it's not the same. It's not as easy to do that. And I think that was kind of like in my case, you know, I didn't have if anything, my mom was talking down on me, like, nah, you're going to get pregnant. You know, like, shit like that, you know. Oh, my older sister, like, getting upset that I would say I wasn't gonna get pregnant because she had gotten pregnant at a young age, you know. And it was just like, I feel like I did, and I'm sure people can relate, you know, where sometimes you just have to keep saying it and saying it and saying it till you make it happen.
Yeah.
Because nobody else is telling you got it.
Yeah.
You know. Don't get me wrong, I did have family members that had my back. But having your back and, like, taking action to help you, it's a little bit different.
No, yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's crazy because I'm listening to you and I'm like, I feel like that's how it was for Roland. Like, he has a strong army, and now his army became mine.
Yeah.
You know, which I'm super beyond blessed and grateful for because they're like 100% like a blessing,
and
right?
So now, whenever I hear people that have a strong army behind them, mom and dad bought you a car. You don't have to pay insurance, and you're 28 years old or 25 years old, right? Like, how are you still stuck? Like, make it make sense. Like, why are you not honoring your mother and your father by helping yourself?
That's true.
Why are you still wanting to be a burden to them? You're still wanting to be a burden to them.
Do you think it's because they're not taking care of their job financially, or what do you think the situation is?
Usually is ungratefulness.
You think so?
They don't see what's in front of them. They don't see that the day that it's taken away from them, what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's ungratefulness. It's not wanting to honor what has been given to you. Not because...
But then how do you fix that, right? Like, as a parent,
I'd be like, you're on your own, buddy. Like, you're 25.
Really? Would you be?
Yeah,
like
I would.
I guess it just depends. Like,
I would,
as a parent, I mean, I don't think, right? I feel like it's just one of those things where me and Roland have struggled, and we've asked his parents for help as a married couple, as parents already, and they've helped us, you know?
It's different whenever you're not just giving and giving and giving.
That's true.
Right? It's different when it's like you give once and then it's done, and then you get a lot more in return. You know what I mean? Then for you to just always be giving and giving and giving, and they don't help themselves out. Yeah, it's so different. It's you're laughing at me, dude.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, which is crazy because, I know people.
Yeah,
right,
like that.
In the situation like that where it's just like you're 20-something years old and like it's mind blowing to me because I had to get my shit together early. You know, like I take pride in saying my mom's never not once paid my phone bill.
Yeah.
Like I just take so much pride in it. And I've been having a phone since I was 12, right? My grandparents paid for it the first year. Then I had to take the courage to talk to my stepdad. Can you pay it? You know? So I wouldn't have to ask my mom. And then when he got tired of paying it, I asked my other stepdad, can you help me? And then once I started working, then I just took care of it myself, you know? So when I got my Kia, the car, my goal was to pay it off fast, right? So I did. I paid it in like a year and a half. But I also had my tia Sonia in the back of my ear telling me, oh, put all your money towards the car. Because she knew I was partying, right? 1, 2, she knows, my family knows, right? And she would tell me, like, she knew I was getting big checks because I was doing sales. Pay it towards your car. Put it towards your car. Put it towards your car. And that's how I was able to pay it off, honestly.
Yeah, like, because you had somebody mentoring you.
Yeah, I had somebody in the back of my ear just telling me, whispering me, like, you got this.
Yeah.
Put more money, you know. And I probably could have paid it off within the year. But then I was just like, no, like, I deserve something for me, you know? Like, but I feel like in my life, I think in your life, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking right, but I feel like you did have your army.
I mean, nobody paid my phone bill either, you know? Like, I've been working since I was 12 years old.
No, yeah, at the pulga.
Yeah. So it's like nobody also, like, at 12 years old, my mom and my dad were like, good, you can buy your uniforms, you can buy your own shoes now, you can buy this, you can buy that. So it was like, they didn't have to baby me anymore since the age of 12. But I wasn't worried about where I was going to sleep, if I was going to eat that night, you know? Like,
so my thing, I mean, neither did I.
I never worried about that.
So how do you think that... Do you think that that's why you were like, well, I'm responsible for myself. Let me go do what I want to do.
I didn't have to work. I just liked to. You know what I mean? Nobody told me, go work because you're a burden. You know what I mean? Nobody made me feel.
So you didn't have to stress about like...
Porque me gustaban las cosas. You know what I mean? I wanted Jordans. I didn't want Skechers anymore.
Yeah. Oh, perdón.
I didn't want Payless anymore. I wanted Jordans.
Yeah.
So my mom's like, pues... Yo no te voy a comprar eso. Yeah, that's too expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get you a phone, you know, so that's why I had to start work. I didn't have to start working. I chose to start working.
Which is different. It's still a blessing because you have the option to stop if you want to, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pero me gustó. And the thing is, too, that I feel like it showed me how to appreciate things at a very young age.
Which is crazy because I feel like you saying that, I feel like that's Milo.
Yeah. It shows him how to appreciate things.
With his money and his stuff, you know, like...
He's working. He has a little job. He has a little job.
It's a once a month, but he has it, you know? Yeah, like, I didn't even think about it right now until you're like, I didn't have to, but it made me appreciate things. Which is one of the reasons why we obviously want him to buy his own gifts, you know? He pays for his own haircut, guys.
I know.
Well, actually, I gave him half. I gave him half because I was just like, I feel bad, you know? I was just like, pobrecito, no,
that all 60.
So yeah, no.
Actually, my mom, I remember her telling me that she felt so bad leaving me there at work when I told her, like, I'm gonna stay here, mom, and work. And my mom just felt so bad, you know. She's like, she doesn't have to, like, why? But my dad telling her, like, this, like, let her make her decisions, you know. She's a grown 12 years old, right? She's grown.
Damn, I can't imagine.
But you know, it's their mentality that they started working when they were 6, you know.
Yeah.
And for them, it's like, ya era hora, you know. Yeah. For her to make some decisions like this, and like, it helped me grow up quick and realize what's in front of me, my blessings in front of me. It helped me realize, like, I was stuck. I got out of that hole, you know, thanks to God.
At 12.
Yeah, I was stuck.
At a young age.
Yeah, at a very young age. I got out of that hole, thankfully, at a very young age, and it was work time. You know what I mean? It was go time. Like, I had no time to waste. Like there was a lot of amending to do. Like, there was a lot of recuperating to do for my life, for my parents. Like, I still had a lot of things that I needed to set straight, clear my name out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I needed to clear my name out at a very young age and say, this, whoever you guys thought I was and whoever I thought I was, that's not what I am.
Yeah.
And it's a lot
gangster,
of,
Alondra.
it's a lot of working in silence.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. I feel like I always been one to like just tell somebody like what I want. You know what I mean? Like,
I told Kike that the thing why I'm doing this podcast, like a big part of why I'm here in this podcast is because I'm very private. I don't tell people anything. Mm-hmm. And I've always taken pride in how private I am.
Yeah.
And because Kike was, you know, I was telling him, I was like, do you like what I say in the podcast? Do you not like it? Like, do you think I should? And he was saying, like, you say a lot. Like, you say everything. And yeah. And I was like, dude, like, because I shouldn't be like hiding away pridefully, taking pride, like, don't nobody know me. And that's that, you know, like, say whatever you want. You don't know me.
Yeah.
But now giving a lot of people, showing them who I am and how I think has humbled me a lot. You know, it has made me feel like you can know me and still have your opinion about me and I'm still not going to care.
Yeah.
You know, respectfully.
No, yeah. I think it's great. Like, I think for me, like, I like doing Entre Nos just because I feel like I think we both can tell each other, like, we humble each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you come at me and I'm just like, well, no, you know, and then vice versa. And I feel like it's great. I like having conversations with you because sometimes, guys, if y'all don't have that friend, right? I feel like for me, you're the friend where I can throw something at and you're going to come back at me pushing me to do more. ¿Me entiendes como? Like, you're not going to baby me, but you're also not going to, like, push me down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I feel like if that person, you just need somebody like that. I mean, Ronnie's like that for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, he is going to push me all the way up, you know? And he'll be realistic with me too, you know? But it's great to have.
Y te va a aplaudir.
Yeah.
Everything you do.
Yeah. And he's going to, like, it's just, I feel like Entre Nos is like that, but for me, but with a friend.
Yeah.
Because I have that as a husband. Mm-hmm. Like, he's that person for me in my life, in my everyday life. And now I also have that, like, in a friendship. Yeah. I also have, like, another friend that I can confide in and talk about things like that. But it's just a little bit of people that, like, I can talk up with things, you know, and they just don't get it. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people, right? But they don't understand my way of thinking.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, they'll probably be like,
that's too much.
It's too much. Exagerando. Yeah. Or really, like, how, you know, like, so I have to break it down. And
you don't want to do all that.
Uh-huh. So
leave
I feel
all
like
that. Like, I'm so messed up in the head sometimes, but I'm like, leave all that stupid talk for stupid people, you know, like like stupid talk for stupid people, you know, like I'm not gonna explain myself. That's how sometimes, like, I be telling my clients, be asking me like, oh, and why and how and
stop talking.
Anyways, how was your day, you know? Dude, sometimes it irks me. I'm like, how do you not? But you know what, I'm not even gonna make you understand because you're gonna hurt my head.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm saying, like, okay, my ego
like
first.
That.
Let me tell you first, my ego. That's what I was working on. Like, this is who I am. I don't care if you know me and blah blah blah, because I had worked so hard on myself to like me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, I love me, you know. And I don't want to be a people person. Like, I just want very small people to get to know me.
But your job also, like, requires for you to be a people person.
Yeah. But I'm like, I'm a people person. Like, I want to get to know you. You don't have to get to know me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my clients have become very questionable. They want to question everything I say, right?
Yeah.
So
do they watch? I know a few of them watch it. Yeah. So do they come at you with questions about what you're talking about?
Dude, yeah. And I'm just like, bro, calm down. So it's giving me the opportunity to
kind of step out of that
exactly
shell, right?
And what I said that I wanted to be, I want people to know me, you know what I mean? I don't want to be this person that has her ego all the way up there and thinks I'm better and thinks that, oh, you don't have to get to know me because you don't have, you know what I mean? Like, I take too much pride on who I am for you to know me.
And I'm like,
you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm an open book.
Yeah. And I would always tell Kike, you don't know me, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like for like our first year getting to know each other, I was like, you don't know me. Watch when you figure out who I am. Yeah, dude.
She's so curiosa.
I was so like proud that I was like, when he asked me, what do you do for work? I didn't say I'm a barber because I was like, nah, I'm a stylist, you know?
Oh my God.
Because you don't know what type of barber I am. And you don't have to know what type of barber I am.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a stylist. I never said like I was a barber till he found out like, wait, you're a barber. I was like, same
you're
thing.
So extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was way too over my head.
Yeah. And
but
it's so funny that you say that because we figured, we were like, me and Brennan talked, we were like, we thought you were already gonna be like, I don't know, you know, I'm married now, I'm going into like a different lifestyle, and
way over my head, I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, like with the podcast,
yeah,
we thought you were gonna just hit us with the, I don't know if it's for me anymore.
Yeah,
the Entre Nos.
Estoy en otra etapa.
Ajá, estoy en otra etapa de mi vida. So we literally had a whole plan. We're like, okay, if she decides, then I would obviously stop Entre Nos. And he's like, you wouldn't get a co-host? I'm like, no, because if I got another, it wouldn't be Entre Nos anymore. It has to be, it would have to be rebranded, because then if I got a co-host, I wouldn't want them to feel like they have to, they're like fill your shoes, you know, and it shouldn't be like that. And then, but it was so funny because I think we were talking about it like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, Alondra's gonna be way over her head.
No, we just thought like you were gonna be too busy, because we get it. Like once you're married, it's just you want to enjoy time with your significant other, you know.
It's still supposed to be about you. You shouldn't let go of yourself. You know?
Yeah,
it's still about you. Like you shouldn't be like, oh man, like I thought I was gonna be cooking and cleaning, dude. I probably cooked only twice.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were stressing about that.
Yeah, and Kike is like so great about cleaning. He'll be like, go shower, I'll clean. And I'm like, you don't got to tell me twice. But I'm over here like, are you sure? Are you sure, babe? But
are you sure? Because I'm going to go shower. Yeah, no, but I'm glad that, you know, you still want to do the podcast or whatever. So she's still going to stick with us, guys.
I'm still here.
So if we ended, y'all know it's because of her.
Yeah. Kike would probably be like, you need friends. You better go back. Yeah. You need something else to do. Go back.
No, I think it's great. I think it's a good way for you to step out of your shell, 100%. You know, like, and I'm super friendly, so I'll connect you with whoever, you know. So I don't think I'm like a territorial friend. I think I'm more of like, oh, my friends are your friends, you know, or I'll introduce you.
That's good.
Like the word friends is overrated. Yeah. Like it's watered down, you know, because anybody and everybody is your friend now, right? But yeah, so I'm kind of glad that you're stepping out of your shell, friend.
We're here all 2024.
Honestly, we're about to hit a year in February. That's crazy.
It went by so fast.
I know. I don't even know what we do. So terrible with Entre Nos, like you and I, honestly, with like promoting and even doing anything, because we don't. We post it is over here, like they go and like post it, and then they just go and they just talk about it more, you know. And I feel like me and you are just like,
but too, like Roland don't be posting us like that.
Roland?
Yeah, he don't be giving us the clout like that.
Girl, you don't even accept the clips. What are you talking about?
I mean, like, that's the third time Roland posts that.
No, yeah. But with that being said, guys, we hope y'all y'all already started your 2024 great. And if you didn't, take it a day by day. If today was a bad day, make tomorrow a better one, you know, and then just focus on the day you're in, because that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, that's the only control you have over.
Yeah, you only have control
over today,
in that moment, that little time you're in or whatever. But other than that, I'm hoping for a great rest of 2024 and for Entre Nos to keep going all the way through. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us.
Happy New Year's.
Peace.